Hi guys, so we have some good news on the Brexit front for a change. The EU proposals to help with the implementation of the Northern Ireland Protocol have been accepted by Lord Frost, the Brexit Minister. At least that's the case on Wednesday evening according to the pro-Tory, pro-Brexit Telegraph. Frost said that the EU appeared to have, and I quote, moved significantly with the offer that was presented on Wednesday to deal with the problems caused by Brexit in Northern Ireland. Earlier in the day, groups representing businesses in Northern Ireland welcomed the EU proposals, saying that they went beyond even their requests. Pro-Tory media, of course, played it as a win for Frost, saying that his threat to trigger Article 16 of the protocol had worked against the European Union. Frost said that he would now work very hard for a deal on Northern Ireland. The European Commission dramatically cut the number of customs checks on British goods imported into Northern Ireland. As part of the proposal, they include a bespoke solution for Northern Ireland on food, plant and animal health, leading to approximately an 80% reduction in checks. Flexible custom formalities to facilitate the movement of goods from Great Britain to Northern Ireland, 50% reduction in paperwork. Enhanced engagement with Northern Ireland stakeholders and authorities. And finally, uninterrupted security of supply of medicines from Great Britain to Northern Ireland for the long term. However, Brussels rejected the UK demand to remove European judges off their role overseeing EU law in Northern Ireland, which continues to follow some single market rules in order to avoid a land border. Frost said that he was ready to begin talks, however. The EU wants real-time access to UK trade databases in order to monitor which products cross into the Republic of Ireland, and for the UK to fully implement existing requirements in the protocol. These are areas that the UK had agreed to but had not implemented for some reason. The first round of talks are expected to begin on Thursday. So what happened? Well, as I've said on numerous occasions, many things happen behind closed doors, and we're not privy to it. However, according to data released this week, trade between Great Britain and Northern Ireland seems to be collapsing. At the same time, trade between Northern Ireland and the Republic is booming. Businesses in the north are finding it much easier to source and sell goods into the EU. Northern Ireland has seen a lot of inward investment since the beginning of the year as well. It could be possible that a lot of the checks are no longer required, either because the systems are up and running and capable of dealing with the quantities, or the amount of trade taking place with GB, which is now a third country, no longer represents a threat to the single market. Brexiteers will proclaim this as a victory over the EU, and we should actually welcome that because Northern Ireland has had enough of this political brinkmanship over the last number of months. This will no doubt kick the can of the Northern Ireland Protocol down the road once again. I think deep down Brexiteers have thrown Unionists again under a bus. The threat of the protocol will be taken away, at least for a while, and this will create problems for the likes of the DUP, who have been hoping to use it as a campaigning tool. Did the EU move? Did Frost really plan to trigger Article 16? We may never find out. But if this news is true, we can breathe a sigh of relief, at least until the end of the year. However, these things have a tendency to come apart pretty quickly, and comments from Dominic Cummins about how the UK never really intended to implement the Northern Ireland Protocol certainly did throw a spanner in the works. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.